Hey guys, Nash here, and I'm here to give you the best anti-tank loadout for the assault class. So, which of the assault gadgets actually make him a force to be reckoned against all the vehicles, especially the tanks? Well, there's actually multiple loadouts that are good against tanks. So you could have a loadout for close quarter combats that favors dynamites and mines, and of course medium and long range that favors AT rocket gun and the anti-tank grenade. So which loadout is actually the best? Well, certainly you could say that the loadout that has AT rocket gun is always a must, whether you play a really big and open map or a smaller map where you fight in a town. The AT rocket gun chips tanks HP quite a bit, and if you have another assault or a support class to supply you, you could take out a tank in no time. And of course, if you have an anti-tank grenade, you can finish it off even faster and easier. Of course, if it doesn't notice you. So the first loadout that you would be going with is the AT rocket gun and the anti-tank grenade. Of course, you could combine this build with an incendiary or a light tank grenade, because those grenades are the best against vehicles, and if they stand in the AoE of the both of the grenades, they will get damaged, especially with the incendiary grenade that chips off health over time if a person or a tank stays in its area of effect. So the first loadout would be primarily be for the long range engagements. Now with the second loadout, you would want to focus on medium range, so you can shift between the AT rocket gun, dynamites or mines, and combine them with the anti-tank grenades. In medium range, the grenades are certainly favorable because you could toss them over obstacles, and there will always be that situation where there is a tank around the corner or a wall and it is marked. So you could just easily toss an anti-tank grenade plus a light anti-tank grenade, and then either combine it with mines or the dynamite, of course if you can get extremely close to the target. Just remember to use this loadout whenever you're playing in a close quarter combat maps like cities, because usually this build would not work that easily on an open and big maps. And the last loadout that is freakishly OP but fragile at the same time, because you would need to be extremely close to your enemy. So this build consists of dynamites plus a anti-tank mine. This build deals massive amounts of damage to a tank in a short amount of time if you can, of course, come close to it. So the idea how this works is you usually put mines behind the tank, and then after putting down the mines, you use your incendiary grenade and toss it in front of the tank. So it pushes the tank back away from the grenade as it doesn't want to get more damaged. And then of course the tank steps back on the mines and most certainly gets destroyed, but in case it doesn't, there is always a dynamite to finish it off. Of course you can sometimes switch dynamite for the anti-tank grenade as it activates much faster than the dynamite. Even though it has less ammunition by one, it makes up for it by having that bigger range from where you can toss the grenade and hit a vehicle and damage it. Of course you can experiment with gadgets and the loadout I gave you and see which of them you like and dislike. People have their own preferences because some like longer range while the others prefer engaging in that adrenaline rush in close range. But it takes time to really learn how to destroy the tanks, but once you get the gist of it, you'll be destroying them faster than they can kill your whole squad. Of course, do not engage tanks if there is nothing to distract them, because most likely they will be focusing you. So you will just end up dead and not being able to do anything in order to stop it from mowing down your whole team. The only true downside of this kind of build is that you will get focused a lot, because most of the times when you get close to the enemy tanks, it's most likely that it will be surrounded by the enemy infantry, or it's just being watched by the enemy snipers. So if possible, always engage in the perfect moment where someone is either covering up the space with the smoke or the gas grenades, or just provide suppressive fire on the enemy infantry units. So that would be it for today for this anti-tank loadout for the assault class. Most definitely I'll be making more of the loadouts for the other classes with different weapons, so expect more videos on this kind of subject. Anyways, if you liked that video, click the like button, and of course leave a comment down below and tell me what do you think about this loadout. Do you like it or do you dislike it, or what do you prefer playing when playing the assault class? Do not forget to subscribe to the channel. I'll be making more of the battlefield videos and of course the other game videos, and share the video if you want it. See you next time, enjoy playing Battlefield 1, and goodbye.